All right, y'all, you know what I want you to do? I want you to look right here. Look right here. Look right here. You know what I just did to you? I just made you look away from any and everything else to focus on one thing. The same way the devil made Eve look at that apple tree instead of looking at the abundance that she was surrounded by. And you too, as a dancer, as a choreographer, you're surrounded by abundance on a regular basis. Over here, you have schools, nonprofits, and youth organizations that will pay you. You have mental health organizations also looking for dancers and choreographers. You also have apparel brands right here that you can approach. You got to dance in some clothes, right? Over here, you have event choreography. Right here, you have your own projects. You are surrounded by abundance on a regular basis. But as dancers and choreographers, we only train to look at one spot. You're surrounded by abundance on a regular basis. And all of this abundance is what's going to bring you an income and bring you money and bring you cash. It's your time now. And so you chose special event choreography. And welcome to another episode of Money Strategies for Dancers and Choreographers. Is that what I'm going to call it? I don't have a full name for this one. Making Moves with Mariano. Anyway, listen, the premise behind this whole podcast is to teach you and share with you how I've been able to make money as a dancer and as a choreographer, okay? So these are strategies that I've used and I'm sharing it with you guys. So today, we're gonna talk about special event choreography. As it comes to special events choreography, there are a plethora of special events that you guys as choreographers and dancers can get into. One of my main ones is Quinceañeras and Sweet 16s, which we will talk about later on, moving down, and as a wedding choreographer. Let's talk about weddings. So let me guess, you're a dancer struggling, trying to find a way to make money, make a consistent income. You're tired of the old ways of just having an audition and then on Monday through Friday, you're trying to figure out how you're gonna make money. Well, this ebook is for you. I created an ebook called Money Strategies for Dancers and Choreographers. This ebook is for you. It breaks down everything on how I've been able to make an income, sustainable income as a dancer, as a choreographer, and now employing other dancing choreographers and teaching them how to do the same. And no, it does not matter what style of dance you use. You can get this ebook and it'll maximize and teach you how to maximize what your style is. And there's a couple of other links in there as well that are gonna allow you to maximize your money and your potential even more. Click the link, get the ebook, see you on the inside. It's our time now. You can go into a wedding, right, or approach the bride mainly, bride and groom, if they're looking for choreography, and choreograph their entire presentation. You have a couple of categories within that. You can do the choreography for the entire court, bridesmaids and groomsmen, bridesmaids and groomsmen, right? Courts is the Quinceañeras and Sweet 16s, which I'll get to later. But you can choreograph the entire court, how they're gonna enter, what dance moves they're gonna do, things like that. So you have their entrance, you have the routine that they're gonna present. You also have it where either the bride and the groom can dance with them or they can present for them. And then they can also do an entrance where they're creating the entrance for the bride and the groom to come in. The other thing that you can do is choreograph the bride and groom's first dance as a couple. So you got the bride and groom's first dance as a couple. These are two different categories which they'll pay for. You can stack it if they want all of it, or you can, give them packages where they just select one or the other. So you have the bride and groom's first dance as a couple. Figure out the rehearsal process for it, figure out how many hours you're gonna give them, figure out what the transformation is, and then figure out what your offer is gonna be, okay? The offer is the main thing, and you wanna stand out from the rest. So make your offer a sweet one. You want to make sure your offer is basically a slam dunk. The other thing that you can do within the weddings, choreograph for the bride and the groom separately. I was just contracted to do a wedding dance specifically for the bride, the dedication dance that she's gonna do to her husband, for her husband. I gave her, I'm gonna give you an offer, which is a package, okay? I did 4 rehearsals plus a tutorial video, and no, that wasn't cheap. 4 rehearsals, each rehearsal was 2 hours, plus the tutorial video of the choreography. So there's money in all of this. Other weddings that I've done in the past is I'll choreograph for the entire court. And I also had a few packages where it was just choreography for the bride and groom as the first couple, as a bride and groom, their first dance as a bride and groom. So there's money in that, okay? Another thing with special event choreography, there are countless bar mitzvahs and bar mitzvahs. However, the bar mitzvahs and bar mitzvahs, those things go for like 10,000 to 40,000. Like not in 10,000 to 40,000 is what they pump into these events. So imagine just getting a fraction of that for doing choreography, for bringing in dancers. A lot of you dancing choreographers already do this, but again, look at the abundance aspect of it, and I want you to check out that abundance video that I did too. Look at the abundance aspect of this. Find out from them how many events do they do on a regular basis. Then begin to build your portfolio so that you can start approaching other companies that do bar mitzvahs and bar mitzvahs so that you can get on their schedule. So now every weekend, Saturday, Sunday, maybe Friday, Saturday, Sunday, you are booked, freeing up your time to do whatever you want during the week. That's where you have time now to, again, work in the schools, work in nonprofits, part-time, still making a lot of money. And you have time in the daytime for auditions and time in the afternoon for auditions. The Quinceañera and Sweet 16 industry, y'all, it's a $49 billion a year industry. It was $38 billion, now it's at $49 billion. Again, imagine getting a fraction of that. Now, this is how I did and still continue to do the Quinceañeras and Sweet 16. I have my offer. I have several packages in the offer. Choreography alone for these events are at, on a low end, $2,000, just for the choreography, on a low end. Especially if you want to do something that is unique, something that's elaborate, something that gives them what I always add in: time management, punctuality, team building, social emotional learning, even aspects of them, self-esteem building, and alter ego building as well. So these are the things that I incorporate into what I do with the Quinceañeras and Sweet 16s. This is how I'm able to take non-dancers and make them look like dancers, because I'm adding in all these other elements. I'm never about like just the 5, 6, 7, 8. I always incorporate things where they're going to be able to not just show up the day of the performance, but actually show up for this performance we call life. So that's the difference, and that's my separator, and that's my angle in my offer. Let's say you get one contract. The way I structure everything, about 12 to 16 weeks, usually about now 12 weeks to get everything through. 2 hours every weekend, that's when everybody can get together. That package is that package is $2,000 without a studio, all right? They have to find a location and all that stuff like that. You have that $2,000 package. Let's say your rehearsal again. I broke this down before. I'm gonna break it down again here. Your rehearsal's from 12 to 2, for example. But don't you have the rest of your day? You can still do another package from 2 to 4, 4 to 6, 6 to 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. 8,000 from those packages on a Saturday. Do the same thing on Sunday. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. If you add 10 to 12 on both days, you got, instead of 16,000, 20,000. Hey, quick question. You ever thought about having a Quince Sweet 16, or you're planning one for your child? I know you're probably talking to family members, or you're watching YouTube, right? But the process is still overwhelming. Okay, so my name is Mariano Martinez, and over the past 20 years, I've been doing memorable Quinces and Sweet 16s for all of my clients. I've been able to make their court members, chambelanes, look like professional dancers, even if they weren't. And I've been able to take the stress away from all of my clients. Thank you, J-Dog Productions. Now, I just created a quick case study video about this whole process. If you want the video, click the link below, put in your best email, and I'll send that right over to you. Looking forward to talking to you. Y por supuesto que sí, también hablamos español. I'm in New York, and here in New York is the biggest industry for Sweet 16s. Texas has the biggest for quinceañeras. After New York, New Jersey second. All right? So, and this is just to say, I just mentioned New York, I mentioned New Jersey, and I mentioned Texas. You still got Colorado. You still have Georgia. The places and the locations are endless, y'all. And here's the other thing. If you're not in a location that actually does this, guess what you can do? You can build it out. Did y'all hear me? You can build this out. A low end. There's more packages. The highest package, what you can do, is similar to what you can do for bar mitzvahs and bar mitzvahs, is to get your dancers together. One of the packages that we have, we get the dancers, professional dancers, place them behind the birthday girl. So now she becomes the artist, right? Think about a Rihanna concert, right? With a bunch of dancers, all dressed up, following the theme of the event. That's a higher price. That's a higher package, and that's a higher price point. Okay? So, again, one of my specialties, Quinceañera and Sweet 16s, y'all. Y'all can't go wrong. So you can't go wrong, again, on betting on you. You cannot go wrong on special event choreography. You don't have to do what everybody else is doing. There's abundance around you, as I said before, and you can do so much more with your dance skills. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share, do all of that YouTube-y stuff, all right? In the comments, I want to know what your thoughts were. If you want to learn more, also let me know that you want to learn more. I have some courses for Quinceañeras and Sweet 16s, and I have courses for dancers that want to get into the Quinceañera Sweet 16 industry as well. Of course, if you're just a dancer choreographer looking for strategies and ways to make money, all of this is also in the ebook. So money strategies for dancingchoreographers.com. Go to moneystrategies for dancingchoreographers.com. I will see you on the next one. Peace.